All right, so we're here at the back of the bike, and I made this template out of cardboard. I just kind of held it up here and kind of, bend it and shaped it so that it fit in the right spot. Let's see, where's my holes? There's one. It's gonna line up right there. And that's gonna hold that sweet M4 carbon muffler in place. So let's go ahead and make this out of metal. All it takes is a little bit of a big deep wish, and you can get what you want. So here we got them out of metal. I got some 16 gauge steel, because that's what I dreamt up when I made the wish. Here it is. This is canted in just a little bit, and I'm gonna have to shimmy it down just a little bit to get it to line up with where that fade line is, but I think we can do it. All right, guys, so we're gonna work on a couple of projects for SV2 today. I have made a template for a bracket for the exhaust. The one that was on there I didn't like. It was bent just a little bit, and it was the passenger foot peg bracket. Since I am going without passenger accommodations, I wanted to just make one. I looked around online. I couldn't really find any that I really liked, so I'm just gonna make one. Just held a piece of cardboard up there, made my pattern, got everything lined out. I'm gonna copy this onto this metal. Got us an angle grinder here. I got a cutoff wheel, I got a grinding wheel. We're gonna kind of shape it and schmooze it, and then we'll get it bent so that it sits in the place that we want. Slap it on there, and then we'll move on to the next thing. Okay, in addition to that muffler bracket, I also noticed that there was no way with the setup that I have on here to mount my brake reservoir. So I just made this little bracket. It's a real easy little 90-degree guy. I ground off the bottom edge here so it kind of lined up. I just kind of bent it to fit, and that's gonna hold that just great, I think. It's super sturdy. Just knocking stuff off the list here. All right, so that is gonna be all the time that I have today to work on this bike. I made that muffler bracket, and I also made this little bracket to hold the brake reservoir. I do want to get a better looking brake reservoir, not super emergent, but that will be something that I upgrade later. Other than that, that's gonna be all I get done today. I do have throttle cables ordered. Clutch cable is long enough, like I said. I am going home right now to order the brake lines. Anybody else doing the same setup? This is a 2004-2005 GSXR 600/750 front end. They are the exact same. I've got on top of that this custom triple clamp with a bar riser, although any triple clamp with a bar riser will get you roughly the same height. I also have the Pro Taper Contour Series universal low bend bar here. Which puts this right here where you need a 31-inch line to come down to this side and a 35-inch line to go around to the other side. I'm ordering those from Galfer. I asked them what the lengths for the stock SV650 naked were, and the guy says, about 30 inches. I said, you don't have any more detail than that? He says, they're about 30 inches. Well, one of them's gonna be longer than that because it goes from the right side across to the left. Whatever. I'm just gonna use their order the custom lines. You can order custom lengths. You can get whatever color you want. You can get whatever banjo fittings you want, silver, gold, black. They got all kinds of options, and then you can get something that's going to exactly work for your custom specification. So I'm just gonna do that. That way I know I get what I need. Their website says it should be 2 to 4 days to manufacture plus shipping. So it'll probably come in sometime early next week, mid next week. At that point, I can get the front end put on. By then, my throttle cable should be in. I have read that I have to take off the throttle bodies to get the throttle cable attached to that side. So we're gonna burn that bridge when we get to it. Other than that, we're gonna keep on dreaming. Once I get the front end buttoned up, I'm gonna take it for a spin, make sure everything's running and riding correctly, and then we're gonna get to fabricating this front end. I will post a link down in the doobly-doo about the inspiration that this bike is getting from. It is Wooly's Pikes Peak bike. Wooly is the guy that builds the custom bikes from Deus Ex Machina in California. He ran a custom Ducati that I thought was just killer, and that is what I am kind of inspired by to build this bike. So we're gonna figure out some kind of front plate setup. I do have a couple of hurdles to cross. Firstly, I need to figure out how I'm gonna mount it. I think we're just gonna go mounting off of these right here. I'll build a double bracket here. You guys will see what I mean here in a few more episodes of this. But his was a race bike, so it didn't have lights, and this one is going to be a street bike, so it's going to have lights. So I got to cross that bridge, figure out what kind of headlight setup I want to do. The other thing I need to do is figure out what kind of gauge cluster I want. I do have something that I'm kind of eyeballing. I'm not sure if it's going to be super easy to hook up, so I'm going to do a little more research, and we'll keep you guys posted as to what I decide. Other than that, that's all for now. She's looking mean. It's going to be good when it's done. Super excited to keep on going. Not sure if I'm going to get it done in time to ride to the Hand-Built show, but that's still my goal. So we'll see if I can hit that. Other than that, that's it for now, and I'll catch up with you guys real soon.